Hello, Legacy families. I am Kari Vaughn. I'm the owner of Legacy Gymnastics, and today we are going to show you how we're going to reopen. Come on in, follow me.
We highly encourage guardians to drop off their children as much as possible due to limited viewing space in the lobby. If you must stay, we ask that only one family member accompanies the child. The water fountains are closed, so make sure to bring a water bottle. Our class sizes have been reduced to 4 children in preschool and 6 children in school age. When entering Legacy, everyone must stop in the entrance and sanitize their hands. From there, school-age families are to follow the arrows on the floor, and preschool families will go to the designated preschool area. School-age children will follow the arrows to the cubbies. Adults are not allowed beyond the lobby area, and if staying, they must practice social distancing by standing on one of the markers on the floor. Again, we have limited viewing areas, including 7 spaces for school age and 4 for preschool families. Each child will have their own cubby space to store their shoes and extra clothing. The cubbies are marked with colored stars for preschool and numbers for school age. That will be the child's color or number for the remainder of class. Participants are to wait by their cubby for their coach to pick them up for class. Classes are staggered so that only one child will be at a cubby at a given time. If a child arrives early and the previous class has yet to enter the gym, they are to wait on the closest arrow on the floor until there is an available cubby area. The coach will meet the class at the cubbies and invite participants into the gym one at a time. Participants will hand sanitize on their way in, then follow the green dots to the spot on the floor that matches their number. There is also a spot on the floor for the coach to stand. As always, class will start with a warm-up and stretch. This will be done on the numbered dots. There are 3 different warm-up areas: the spring floor that's pictured here, the vault runway, and by the water fountain. After warm-up, gymnasts will be released one at a time to the floor station that matches their number. At the end of floor, gymnasts will be released one at a time to hand sanitize, then follow the green dots to their next event, being sure to keep at least 1 dot between them at all times. After tumble track, gymnasts will be released one at a time to hand sanitize and follow the green dots to their next event. When they get to bars, then they will find the bar that matches their number. Regular chalk buckets will not be available. For intermediate classes and up, the coach will have spray chalk for the athletes to use if they choose. At the end of bars, gymnasts will be released one at a time to follow the green dots back to their cubbies. At their cubbies, they will put on shoes and maintain distance while waiting to wash their hands in the bathroom. Only one family is allowed in the bathroom at a time. When they are done washing their hands, gymnasts will return their shoes to their cubby and wait at their number. As before, the coach will invite them in one at a time, following the dots to their next event. When you get to beam, you'll find your number. Odd numbers will start on the beam next to their number and walk only to the blue line in the middle of the beam. Even numbers will start at the blue line and walk towards their number. After beam, the athletes will be dismissed one at a time to follow the green dots to their next event. After their last event, gymnasts will head out towards the cubbies. They'll hand sanitize and put on their clothes and shoes. They'll follow the purple dots on the right-hand side to the lobby, where they'll either meet their parent or continue outside to their ride. After each class, a coach will sanitize all equipment used. If a gymnast falls and gets hurt, the coach will put on a mask and attend to the injury. We will have a cooler in the gym with ice packs. When a gymnast is done with the ice pack, they will drop it off in the bucket and a coach will sanitize it at the end of the evening before putting it back in the freezer. Preschool families will wait by the cubbies. The colored star by their cubby will be their color for the day. Preschool coaches will meet the gymnasts at the door and bring them in one at a time to find the equipment that matches their color. Each preschooler will have their own set of equipment, all marked with the same colored star as their cubby. They will follow their coach through stretches and different activities on their equipment. After doing the activities on their own set of equipment, gymnasts will be called over one at a time to find the matching star over at the end of tumble track. Gymnasts will take turns going down the tumble track one at a time and come back making sure to stay at least one dot away from each other. At the end of class, gymnasts will take their last turn, give their coach an air 5, and head out to their cubbies to put on shoes, socks, and leave with their parent. Coaches will then sanitize all areas that were used during class. Some areas and equipment that won't be immediately in use will be the water fountain, the pro shop, the equipment in the corner of the preschool room, the stall bars and pull-down bar, props, springboards and mini tramps, the resis, chalk buckets, the rope, and the pit.